Good morning, Internet. Tom, negotiating with Jesus. So I've got just my guitar. I'm actually a human, old guy, getting towards those golden years. So I decided I wanted to play guitar in some kind of paid, some way that I'll be able to have a little support for myself. So I played my whole life, never made money, not good enough. But good enough to super enjoy it. Super enjoy it. If you are a beginner, you get some chords down, you'll be good to go for almost your whole life, unless you decide you want to be superior. So I want to level up. So today I'm going to talk about two things. I do exercises. I committed to doing exercises. So I do things like A, B, C. I want to know all the dang notes. That this complicated and slightly confusing thing remains not a mystery exactly, but a little out of reach because I don't practice like a child might practice timetables so they can go down to the supermarket and shop quickly. Children don't shop, so they don't think it matters. So I want to level up, so I'm learning notes, I'm doing exercises, I'm doing my ABCs. Just so that I can do something that's simple and do it every day so that it starts getting into my head. G, A, B, C. So I do ABCs up and down the neck. I do the cage system and the pentatonic scale. C, there's an A-shaped C. A G-shaped C. So I practice this every day, 3, 4, 5 times. Going up and down, I want to do short, sweet exercises so I don't get sick of them. I can commit to them and keep doing them. This was a G. This is an E shape. C chord. Shaped like an E, you have to start dragging the nut with you. That's what a bar chord is. You're shortening the strings. You don't have to play all the notes. I'll skip those ones. Because if I'm a rocker, I want to play a lot on the top. For that distortion, that AC/DC coolness. So the pattern, I'm getting into muscle memory. The thing I'm trying to do now is get it into my head that I know what notes I'm playing. C, D, E, G, A. So I'm starting to try and call out the notes. For goodness sakes, I've got to get this into my head. So that's a C. Okay, so I'm doing my exercise. My favorite shape, the D. This is caged, so the last shape of the 5 positions, C, A, G, E, D. That is a D shape, but it's a C chord. We're about to go into that. My favorite shape because of this. So those 3 fret runs are the best. That pinky, when I have to call the pinky into play, he's not my best player. I have to get him up to speed because he keeps showing up. He at least shows up. Play the game, pinky. Next, exercises. So I'm doing exercises. I want to just say one thing about exercises. So there are 2 songs that are super famous. I think if you do exercises, music is laying right on top of them. My whole purpose is for you to play music, to write your own songs or cover songs, do what gives you joy. But let's defeat Al. I'm going to call the AI Al because I don't want Al to take over. I don't want people to sit and listen to music that's not created by the human heart. So I want chess to be played by people. I don't want to watch robots play chess. That'd be weird. I want people to create music. So I want you to not only understand your guitar, I want you to strive to learn to play it because you're getting into that strange mystery, that beauty that is music. Exercises. I'm doing exercises, and I'm committed to doing exercises. I'll still play, but like a football player, I've got to train. I've got to do exercises. For goodness sakes, they run through tires because they have to do these exercises to be high level. They're practicing running, lifting their knees up. So I'm going to practice scales. I'm only going to work on the C scale right now, but exercises. So 2 songs, Dust in the Wind. Kerry Livgren is doing an exercise, and his wife hears it and says, "That's a song." He said, "No, that's an exercise. Exercises are songs." And all of a sudden, it becomes, I don't know, Carry On and Dust in the Wind. Dust in the Wind, one of the biggest songs in the rock and roll era, maybe the late 70s. Dust in the Wind, it's an exercise. No, it's a song. So do exercises because they're songs. Songs will fall out of them. On game day, the exercises will give you music. Do the exercises. Play. For goodness sakes, that's where the joy is. Go ahead and just play. Play for 40 years, playing C's, D's, A minors, and E minors, and G's. And just play chords. But exercises, they matter, and learning the notes, well, it's going to help me. I can feel I'm getting better. So exercises. The other one is Joe Walsh jamming. He's doing an exercise for a rock guitarist. And they're like, "What is that?" It's like, "This is an exercise I do." And the other eagle says, "That's a song, dude." And they write Life in the Fast Lane. Life in the Fast Lane is an exercise that becomes, boom, a song. So I'm doing exercises. So the 2 Daniels. All month I'm going to be doing Daniel Seriff's exercise. Daniel Seriff. Here are some of the guys that I've posted links. So I'm going to post a link for Daniel Seriff and Sean Daniel. They both have triad exercises. My main focus is going to be Sean Daniel. Let's quickly show you, my main exercise is not Sean Daniel, it's going to be Daniel Seriff. Sean Daniel said the key of E is the key for 2025, and if Sean Daniel says it, why not listen to him? So, young guitar player, what are 2 chords to learn? The E chord, I'm playing it with these fingers, so this can be my nut if I decide to move up. Like I'm going to become AC/DC and I'm going to play bar chords. Acoustic players, not quite as much. This is a kind of an easy rock thing. Young player, you want to know the E? You want to know the E minor? And the feel of it, if you ask people, is happy I found a girl, sad she went away. Minor has a kind of a more of a heart-wrenching, saddish feel. This isn't a rule, this is a feel. Sean Daniel, key of 2025, E. Why? Because the key of E, strangely, fits all 6 strings. We're just going to play these 3 that you're holding down. In the E shape and the E minor shape. We're going to do Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. You need to know Do, Re, Mi, and you need to know joy, joy to the world, the Lord has come. Joy to the world, going down, gives you the major scale. So it goes whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. That's something to know. It's something that's a practice. It's an exercise. It's something worth knowing. Sean Daniel, key of 2025, E major. So you already know do, re, mi. Now get this. Major and minor chords fit in every key. So it's major, then it's minor. The next note, which is the F sharp, is minor. We're just playing the notes, the three strings we're holding. The A string, the D string, the G string. The next one, another whole step up, is minor. Next one is major. So it's major, minor, major. The second is minor, minor, then major, major, then minor. We're almost back to octave, back to the E, one octave up. The trick here is diminished, because it diminished, if you flatten the third and the fifth, it falls into the key of, so you have to play like a D minor shape. These all are notes that are within the E key, which I just played the 7 notes. These notes are in the E scale, E major. That is an E, one octave up. Major, major, minor, diminished. Okay, now we're going to do Daniel, Seriff. Same thing, C. Half step between 7 and 8. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Joy to the world, the Lord has. He's just going to play the bottom triads. The 3 notes that make up a C are the G, the C, and the E. We like the C to be on top as the root. Here's another C. C is on top, E, G. C, E, G makes up a C. C, E, G. C, E, G. It can be in other orders. That would be called an inversion. This is the second inversion. The first inversion looks like this. E, G, C, C on bottom, first inversion. Second inversion, C in the middle. The triad root inversion, or the root version. C is the lowest note on top. So the same thing Sean Daniel did, I'm going to do again. C. We're going to use the minor shape of the C. This is actually a D shape, so D and D minor. Drop this down. It's like a D major shape, because cage system, the C and the D look remarkably similar. I hate to tell you, but D and C shape and D shape, they look the same. All the way at the end, you can't see that D shape is there. Okay, and the minor shape, just what we just did. Major shape, minor shape. Major shape, minor shape. We're flattening the third. C major. The next chord is D minor, then E minor, then F major, G major, A minor. Then we're going to do B diminished, and then back to the C. Diminished because if we play a B regular, a B, these are sharps. The key of C has no sharps, no flats. The third and the fifth have to be flattened. There's a C shape. It's actually a D shape tucked inside of it. A C and a D. And guess what? A G and a shape and a G shape, that's tucked in it. So now, revelation, boom. The A shape, the D shape, and the E shape really are the main ones. Because in the G and A, the G has an A tucked in it. So another shape, C, it's the A shape major, A major, A minor. I met a girl, she went away. There she is, she's coming back to me. She brought her boyfriend. It's some sense that there's a happy and a sad. So the A shape, major and minor. We're doing the A shape, minor. C, major, D minor, the minor shape, E minor, F major. Oops, where's F major? Oh, what am I doing? See, I don't really know what I'm doing here. C, D, E, I'm not doing that. I'm doing this. I'm doing this shape. This still is new to me and I get confused. It's the A shape. So F has to be this. C, D, E, F, G, A minor shape. Then diminished. I'm going to go all the way back down. So that's what I'm practicing all month. The last one, the E shape. Minor. We just did the E, the minor shape. E shape, but I'm just doing the bottom three strings. The minor E shape. Just the bottom three strings. C. That is a C. C, played like an E. I'm going to do E minor and E major. Major, minor. Just the bottom three strings. C, D minor, E minor, F major. I'm going to go back down to the bottom, one octave down. G major, A minor. Then B diminished. How does B diminished play? Oh, it has to go like this. Because a B minor would be this, but I have to have one more flat in it to make it an F. That would be an F sharp. C doesn't have sharps. There's no sharps or flats. That's got to go. It becomes diminished. That's it. That was a long lesson. A lot of talking. Good stuff. I'm getting better, I tell you. I'm doing exercises. next time.